There we go. Oh, the normal. Thank you for the subscription. Hopefully this still works. I'm working on fixing the music library thingy still. Because one thing it can do now, which I still haven't implemented yet, but I can go down to where it says where is it? Queue up song, play next song. Title of song. There we go. So first up, you should probably prepare this as a stream message. So I can just prepare like that, and then you send the message. Then I can just end it in one place instead of two places. Because then I can do like song duration. I don't know if that's info you would like to see, because then it's like, I don't know. I think it can do if you want that info. I don't know. I need to draw some kind of outdoors, and then, oh no, I snaps my fingers. I didn't know Mechanic was a magician now, or more like a genie, I guess. Was I didn't color that part there. There. The more I learn about. Okay, what mean got to first, 500, Cole got second. Cole has so many points. Do you want like, wait, what was I thinking about before? That you will be able to spend your channel points on buying additional fruits, like, I don't know what. I don't know how many channel points it would cost, but like 1,000 channel points, and you can just buy a fruit. It doesn't affect your daily fruit, of course. So you can just buy fruits that way too. I don't know. It's an idea. Orimian got a spicy lemon och snus chili. Cut onion to chicken box, of course. A favorite there. Cold got a banana. Cold, I need your bananas. Pon is 99% Q today. Remy is 98. I mean 89. I read the wrong order. Chicken box is still second place in the VIP list. I think I got a pair. Add normal. Got the last 500. Wow. Is it the first 500? And then you got a banana and a cucumber. Ooh, more bananas. Oh yeah, panty shots. I haven't seen this page before. Well, no, the spoiler. Yeah, this is page 3 I'm working on. And yes, it does contain a panty shot. Since it's a continuation of the other 2 pages. Well, obviously because it's page 3, but like it's they crash together there, and then whoops, sudden panty shot. Whoopsie. The music is groovy. Well, I guess Hey is considered quite a groove song. Ta-da! Well, I kind of thought about that kind of like stage magic. Actually, I've done a drawing of stage magic. Let's show it. Was it that long ago I made it, apparently? Here's my stage magic drawing. I don't know what the magic is going to be, but this very long-armed Meowscarada. Let's go to do a magic trick. And whoopsie. Tying the pump on the dream bunny brand. Where you want that from Calico? Do you have these in needle size? No, well, it comes in pon size. But even if needles were to wear pon branded, pon the dream bunny branded underwear, which obviously only comes in boy short style, it would not look like boy shorts on needles. 125, that's a big number. It is a big number. Calico using Silence glove this now away Ponpon's glove, but only half the clothes, so the dress, but not the underwear. That's the joke. Oh, it's the joke you have to make. Yeah, it's my first redeem. Ooh. That means that you got 500 coupons, which will be spent instead of your channel points. Yeah. On this stream. Well, you mean on my channel? Because I mean, you can only have at most one first per stream. We all love bad shots, so this is great. Really depends on what is hidden under that dress. But if it's oh well, I mean, to be fair, panty shot is just a shot of panty, so I guess it is great as long as it's properly covering panties. 2 drawings, I thought. Oh, a third one. Wait, I do have more. Stage magic. Well, I do have. Okay, sure. I do technically have this one. Stage magic, and I do have. I do have this one, and then I also have this one. But I mean, this one the panties are actually removed. So oh no, I went too far. The panties got removed. But it's not like her dress didn't disappear. So it wasn't really stage magic in the way I was thinking. There's also this stage, which isn't really stage magic, but it's on stage, and whoa. Anyway, those ones are nice. They sure are. I do like drawing the skunk. Especially when she's embarrassed because her panties are showing. Okay, let's see here. Let's just draw a simple outdoorsy thing here. It doesn't have to be. Was it the brush I did? Oh, this one is supposed to be inside the folder, so like these. And then I can have like, I'm not sure how well it will be showing, but I could just add a simple, because I added the banner now. Just a background element, so I'm not going to add more to it. It's just, I guess, for the sake of continuity that it's there. Roturf. Maybe I should do that instead, because it's like the road. I'm getting attacked by a plushie. Thank you for the plushie. I should add Atlas and Lily as plushies as well. Where Lily's dress is going to not fly like she wants it to. Sunset Shimmer, oh my! Speaking of using magic, we got a magician here. Oh, I'm getting attacked by plushie, okay. Oh, here they come, all of them. But that is swiping people on the boobs. That is your choice, that is your move. And there we go. Oh, no, okay, everyone is doing it. Everyone who's subscribed can do it. And all the subscribed people, Cole, you want to join in on the boob swiping? I mean, I know you like to swipe between Ponpon's boobs. Okay, I guess we only got two. Ponpon is disappointed. She wants more people to swipe between her boobs. She wants more attention to her boobs. Anyway, this will do as a background. Because it's going to be hidden anyway. It's going to be like... it just helps make it doesn't look like it. There we go, and normal is joining in. It just helps it not look like empty blank outside. Oh, there we go. The chain has been broken. People who are subscribed to Ponpon swipe, people who aren't subscribed, well, who wrote people who are subscribed to Ponpon 17 swipe, people who aren't subscribed. There you go. You had a joke right there, you didn't do it. I'm disappointed. Well, I'm going to hide this in the meantime. I'm disappointed. Jokes on you, that's my job. Well, you're good at it. Anyway, I didn't mean to phrase it like that, but whatever. But anyway, at least sometimes you sure can. Well, they appreciate what you mean. Hey, hell, what the hell? Wait, that's still nice, and I'm not disappointed about that. Why not? It's supposed to be rotated this way. Maybe that is what is looking weird. Let me flip this over. Well, at least you found it funny. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously, so... I'm not too serious about bunny. I mean, I'm a bunny. How serious can you take a bunny? What is that supposed to mean? That sounds very bad. Yeah, I think it looks better this way. Pink dragon. I definitely need to add. I'm getting. I worked on other stuff, but someone has to remind me after stream or something, or during stream. Maybe I should do it while Baba Canis is playing. Add Lily and Atlas as valid plushies to throw, and they will have their outfits, so it's not just. And they're specific designs too, so they are not like just a default Sylvian and Amrian. They have their quirks in their designs, so you can distinguish them from other. I should have a moment where there's a group of Sylvians and Atlas like, wait, who? Where's Lily? I can't find her. Too many Sylvians. And they have minor design differences between them. All wearing the same outfit. A group of Sylvians being cheerleaders. Okay, there we go. But only need 45 decimals more. Did you know that the base unit in melee is a decimeter? The internal unit in melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee, is a decimeter. But colloquially, which is the word I can never say, they're known as like melee meters or like melee units. Like they are decimeters. You can just call them what they are. They're not like accurately to a decimeter, like based on the character, because the characters are not accurately sized, which would be a thing. Some people have tried to like define the sizes of characters in some ways, one way or another, but they always mess up. Still have to. Actually, I wanted to go through all the sum up all those weird units that appear in Smash Bros. As well. I feel like I'm making the head too big. This looks weird. Like, I'm not going to put too much effort into the drawings, but I also don't want it to look weird, okay? Right there. Hid everything else. Should I be larger or smaller or something? I don't know. For some reason the face looks weird, but I guess, I mean, to be fair, it's a weird angle, so... Also, I got a message, or multiple messages, I should probably check, so it's not Papa Khan is contacting me or something. It isn't. Okay, at least there's that. Well, that's good. Don't want to miss out on like, oh, I'm ready to stream now. That would be awkward. Alright, I cut that out. That was not grammatically correct, but I don't care. For the decimeter, exactly. Hopefully he recognizes Lily out of the group. Well, has he taken note of what Lily looks like though? Has he been able to learn what her appearance is? He has not seen her that much. I mean, maybe he can pick her out based on her panties. I guess that is the closest view he's been able to get so far. I know one of you is Lily. I don't exactly remember what you look like. However, what I do remember is what your panties look like. Well, I mean, okay, maybe not exactly the full design of her panties, but maybe a feature that kind of comes along with seeing her panties could probably be one of the distinguishing attributes of Lily. That he might be able to pick her out from a group. He knows that she looks like a Sylvian. That is a good, like, I need to find Lily. Wait, who is that? What does she look like? Well, she's a Sylvian. Well, I mean, that helps. Any other details? No, I don't remember. Welcome to the chilling school for Sylvians. I'm looking for Lily. We have a few people here named Lily. Is anything else you know about her? Well, she's a Sylvian. Well, any other details? Well, she has panties. Oh yeah, fair point. Well, I know the details, but she wears panties. Well, yeah, it's not like we track who wears panties or not here, you know. We kind of have the assumption that, well, women do, but they might not. I mean, that's not. It's not like we have a library of what their panties, if they're wearing pants or not, even less so what their panties looks like. That would be a nice library. Anyway. Alright, that doesn't work because that works. What am I talking about? Wait, I thought that was and also she has a bulge. Then they were like, alright. So, well, I mean, I assume you mean the one Sylvian named Lily who is a trans woman. But that's a bit of an awkward way to phrase that. There are probably less clumsy ways to refer. I think the head is just too big. I think that's the issue. Yeah, there's certainly a less clumsy way to refer to that. But I mean, it would be kind of a funny scene, wouldn't it? Scary cat. Yeah, I think the head is just kind of like too wide. Okay, I need to redraw. Repaint. There. I think that is better. I mean, it's better. But I think, yeah, I think the head is too big. And like it's gonna expand forever. Yeah, I think that's the issue. So if I were to do something like that. And then select this area. Or maybe I keep it. Because that would be in the other ear and the yellow part of the other ear, but I'm sure if that looks over here, it kind of looks weird. But also kind of looks weird if I leave it empty. Whatever I do is, I like the scare cat. That's very, I mean, it's a funny one. There we go. I still don't have any dialogue. Well, I do have dialogue. It's here. Oh, cute. I still want a reaction from him, something he can respond to after she gets very embarrassed. Like, oh, I don't know what he would say. What do you mean? What would he say? After he got a very clear look and she now covers herself, he would not say, oh, cute. But something more fitting, I guess. And he should probably say something here too, as she's running away. Maybe Cole has an idea. Do you have an idea? No, she's shrugging. Okay, I guess Cole. No ideas from Cold. That's fine. Yeah, I struggle with trying to come up with something, so... Maybe I think I could almost draw this right away here. Because this sketch isn't too... I should be able to do this. I'll show you all. Running away. Hey, wait. That seems fair. No. Wait. Okay, fair enough. That is actually woodwork. Who likes woodworking? What if I just gasp? Oh, cute. Wait. A half. Wait, a half. Face is very... No, wait, come back. Oh, well, that's right. Oh, Miss Volge, come back. I didn't even get your name. Hey, wait, what's your name? Wait, you didn't even tell me your name. I didn't get your number yet. Oh, he's gonna get more than her number. What are you talking about? No, I don't feel like he would be like... He would probably rather say like, oh, I didn't get your name, rather. So maybe you say that too, like, hey, wait, what's your name? At least give me your name. I think that could work. That goes, oh, he's gonna get more than you say that shit. Okay, that's a funny quote. Like, it's your name or something. How do you, I don't think it would phrase it like get, right? Something like that. I feel like it feels a bit awkward or in like the dialogue here. There's like catch. I don't know. Or like you didn't tell me your name or something like that. I don't know. So something more than just that. Should I have a hand gesture here? Yeah, something like that maybe. I might put the didn't get your name into a thought bubble on the next spell. No, I don't. No, I don't think that will work. Appreciate the suggestion though. But with the sequence of events here, I don't think it will work. The song is about not having sex. This song literally refers to sex by using the word sex. But thus is about not having sex. Isn't that funny? This is the inverse of a love song. Do. I wonder if this was meant for someone, or if this is just a joke song. If this was how he decided to break up someone. Like, here, I made a song for you. Oh, how nice. Start listening. Wait a minute. I feel like this is a lovely song. I feel like this is just a joke song anyway. This would be kind of like what Weird Al would do. But I mean, Weird Al did a song of this theme, right? With the You're Beautiful. So, yes, Weird Al would make a song like this. There's another song he did too, trying to remember the name of it. Yeah, I know, Beautiful, I don't... Yeah, I think unless that was You're Beautiful I was thinking of. But there's some... one more minute. There we go. Which has the... No. 1 more minute is the opposite. Because that's the opposite. No, it's both. No, it's both ways. Oh, I misread these lyrics. Like, I'd rather dive into a swimming pool full with double-edged razor blades than spend 1 more minute with you. But it's also... But yeah, it's 1 more minute is the other one. What is... But it also had a line... I'd rather rip out my intestines with a fork than watch you go out with other men. Which is the opposite, that he doesn't want that person to date other people. But I guess it's supposed to be maybe a confusing song too. Okay, no. Okay, so I guess... this is weird. What is your pitiful about, actually? Okay, your pitiful isn't about a love and like a love song or reverse love song. It could be really... It could be about anyone, because it's just he's where in your pitiful he sings about a person he finds pitiful. A person he just doesn't like. Doesn't mean he dates the person or is together with the person in any way. Just a person he doesn't like. And in 1 more minute, it is that his partner has broken up with him, and he's very upset about that, and list a bunch of things he list of a lot of horrible things he'd rather do than spend another minute with said person who broke up with him. However, he also does not want to see said person date other people either, but I guess that's also because of the strong feelings. It's not exactly... So neither song is just exactly the other song I was referring to, where the singer wants to break up with someone and has no feeling for said person. So there are similarities, but they're also different. So let's see what you're writing about. Coach, oh no, my balls, they fall off the world. Fun is yapping. I know, I'm just yapping about lyrics. But it is interesting, okay? Wasn't it interesting? But I guess my initial point, though, still stands as where I would still make a song about how he would break up with someone because he doesn't love said person anymore and have no feeling for said person. He has not done such song specifically, but he has done similar song. Well, one song that has a similar theme and another song where he just still like a person. No love mentioned in the other song. So yeah. And that's how we can sum up Weird Al Yankovic. Pon Pon, you're in trouble. My trouble? My in trouble? Why do I have an in trouble? What's an in trouble? Is that the opposite of a trouble? Am I in more trouble because I made fun of your spelling? Well, I'm always in trouble. I'm always in trouble. And next I should add those other... I guess I need help from Oriented State, specifically with songs that are... You gave me it for the Judas Priest, but I got to have to pick out the song for... That's a lot. Chicago, Def Leppard, Rainbow, Foreigner, Judas Priest. Well, Judas Priest already picked out songs, so I guess there's those. Def Leppard, Rainbow, and Foreigner. Whoa, whoop. I did not switch page. For some reason, it decided to drag the window, and then I accidentally switched scene. Even though I didn't drag the window, and the pen cannot even access the other screen, so that was very weird. The pen is limited to the left screen only. I have the stream on the right screen. It's the Weird Al song Since You've Been... Oh, that song. Another song. There's a third song. Okay, you know, my point about Weird Al definitely would make a song about breaking up song because he hates the person and I have no feeling for it. Considering we apparently have 3 songs about in some way not liking a person. Well, okay. This is the same, right? No, yeah, this isn't the same. You know, I've been a buttload of pain since you've been gone. I couldn't feel any worse if you drop a 2-ton bone and ball on my toes. No, this song is... It has similar vibes to the One More Minute, but this is kind of like the before. So Since You Begun is first, then you go to One More Minute. So first he's feeling sorrow for... Wait, which order is it? It's these stages of grief or whatever it's called. Denial, anger. Yeah. That's it. Denial. No, it is not that. Depression. Okay, anger. Okay, so first you have One More Minute because he gets no, what has I still feel like you would be a sad person and angry. So I don't feel like the stages of grief really works here. I disagree with the stages of grief. Because I feel like I don't have had these stages of grief in this order. I have a different order. Such as depression comes first. But anyway, so I still want to see, like, partner just broke up with him. So now his partner's gone, so he has a song Since You've Been Gone. He's very upset and doesn't mind. Like, he's so sad that any form of pain wouldn't affect him because he already has the most pain. And then you move over to 1 more minute where he has overcome his pain and now is instead upset and does not want the person anymore. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I got a few songs from Weird Al, I guess. Should Pon sing a Hardware Store by Weird Al on karaoke? Why Hardware Store? It's not even... I mean, I almost can say it's a bad song, but it's like, why that song? Why that song of all songs of Weird Al? You should be like, Pon, you should sing the Grammar song by... whatever it's called. Word Crimes is the title of the song. Even though it's not specifically word crimes in it, it's more like linguistical crimes. But I guess that wouldn't really work as a title in its song. I guess its title is a word crime. You see, that is the irony and the joke of the whole song, because the title is not really accurate to the content of the song. No, you can't just use that as an argument every single time. There's probably a term for this fallacy. It's the if it's correct, I meant it as a factual statement. If it's incorrect, I meant it as a joke. There might be an official term for this fallacy. I think some people call this the Schrödinger fallacy, but I don't think that's a good term. Schrödinger is a jokester. Maybe no, they don't call it Schrödinger's fallacy. They call it like something else. The Schrödinger's douche or something like that. No, that's a bit different. But yeah, it's kind of like that fallacy, which I've seen happening on YouTube as well, when people are making a documentary, and if they get something wrong, either the YouTuber themselves or the community, or both, or neither, that happens too, states that these factual errors are jokes and not meant to be taken literally. But why are they presented as factual statements then? You can't just have factual statement and jokes mixed together with no distinction between them, and then claim that the jokes are jokes. Unless they are, of course, extremely obviously jokes, but in this case they are presented as actual facts. Because there are ways to make proper jokes in a factual video by making them jokes. And also, you can provide a fully factual statement and still have that be a joke, which I made before, because I took it from a YouTube video actually. Because Western Australia has +8, the UTC +8. Eastern Australia has +10. So therefore, it is perfectly logical that Central Australia has +9.5. See, that's a joke, but it's factually true because it is 9.5. The joke part makes perfectly logical sense that it's 9.5, but I guess it could be because that zone is more to the east, I assume, so they are more towards 9.5 region. But I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, let's see. Oh, quote, I mean, what happened to Coach? Nothing, he drowned. Because of course Coach decided to have nut in his name. He did. He has nut in his name. Because it's really fast. There are parts of it that are fast, yes. I'm not good at fast songs though, so... Although to be fair, it's not really as... It's not really singing, like it's more of a ballad. I don't know these terms. No, like his songs. The moment has been grabbed. Shouldn't you put the hand before the text so it's actually grabbing the moment? I mean, grab the moment, because that's what it says. Grab the moments. This song makes me wanna pour my milk first and then the cereal. That's fine, Hex Kilnia. Obviously, having the milk before the cereal results in possible splashing when you put the cereal in, and also you don't know how much milk you should have. Because if you put the cereal first, you can then determine how much milk you should have. Easier. But it's not like wrong, as long as you take the bowl first. So the pinch emoji has been flipped on PC. I will have a look at that. Yeah, for some reason. Which way? I guess, to be fair, most of them are going to the left. Is Twitch emoji, that is the odd one out here. Samsung even flipped it over at some point. So I feel like they should flip it over. Yeah, they should flip it over. Since most of them are doing to the left. A lot of them, it's not like some of them decided to flip them over. Samsung is one of them who did flip it over. Well, Microsoft did technically kind of flip. Instead of having it to the left, they changed it so it's more forward towards the camera, towards the viewer. So it's a bit different. So they did change that. But yeah, Joypixels also flipped it, but the other way around, flipped it to the same side as Twimoji. But Twimoji switches sides for consistency's sake. Anyway, of course, now we need to punish Kochi. We should punish Kochi. Let's see if Papa Papagan shows up, hopefully. Of course, no, please say it. I like it when you say perfect stuff. No, this is something I can't really have fun and not intended. No. Pun. There's not even a pun. You want to be behind Kochi as he gets punished. I know you. You wanna stand? Don't know what Coach is going to be punished by, but we're going to have ads in like a minute, less than a minute. Orange. Okay, half a minute left. Yeah. Anyway. He doesn't have to have his mouth so open. Just a bit is enough to get the point across. I think Tugbox mentioned how long the phone has been on. Well, anyway, it has been on for some time now. It has It's still on. Spoiler was Atlas all access to phone. Question, should they always wear the same clothes every time or should they change clothes? I mean, aside from like special events, should they have like their iconic outfits they always wear or ads? Because I don't know if I should swap their clothes and stuff from every now and then. Ads are playing, so I'll be right back. I need to press the first one and the third one, and not touching the second one. Good luck. Have fun on your ride. And don't mind that you crashed 2 times before. It won't happen again. See, you didn't. Oh. Very jump. I mean, technically it did crash 1 more time. There it is. One done. 9 more to go. Oh no. I'm turning around. Oh, why are you driving on the wrong side? This is not the UK.
Wait, we're not? Where are we?
No, it's not been the UK since World War II.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Which country are we in?
In Netherlands.
Oh. I'm gonna do a very bad. I'm gonna try and text and drive at the same time.
You can barely drive and drive at the same time.
It's not gonna be that bad, I don't think.
Fine.
I was out chopping wood, and now I can't find my axe. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Well,
this sounds like a job for Super Jake.
yeah, I'm just regular Jake, so I cannot sadly find your axe. So you have...
Maybe he left a footprint trail when he lost his axe. I bet I could find it.
No, it's an axe. Bunnies making bunny noises. They go bunnies. No, bunnies go. That's the noise they make.
Great lap. You placed last.
Great lap. Oh, you placed last. Yeah. That wasn't any good. That's his word already? Yeah, he's left some dragons behind, but okay.
How long do I have in this game? I'm just curious.
Well, it's Nasty's world, so...
Is he the boss? The big boy?
Big boy Nasty Nork.
Come on, watch the slurs.
That's a quote. Yeah, at least this is slow compared to... Oh, drunk. Posture check, hydrate, bunch of plushies thrown. Let's start the music back up in. I don't know how I should best automate that so that it stops and starts music automatically. It's Minoxia. What is Minoxia? Is that chestnut? Is that the names of the rabbits in that game? Minoxia and Crema. That's how I was hoping it was chestnut. It kind of sounds like a name. Okay, what is chestnut actually in Finnish? It's probably well, let me guess. It's probably like kastanje or something. Finnish. Castagna. Well, I let her off. I was let her off. That wasn't bad. Isn't it funny, like how a lot of languages call this Castagna, like Albanian, Castagna, Asturian, Castagna, Basque, Gazdania, Belarusian, Kashtan, Bulgarian, Kesten, Cornish, Kestenen. We got Czech, Kashtan, Dutch, Kastagne. Even Esperanto has taken the word Castano. Would be weird if they didn't. That wasn't. In French has. Well, the French pronunciation is Châtaigne, but it still comes from Castagne, because if you see the Sha as Ka, and of course all the silent letters, so Kas, Tagne, Châtaigne. It's basically, of course, German Castagne, even Greek Castano. Even Gujarati has Castanat. As Italian, Castagna. And then you get to English, chestnut. Wait, where did that come from? I assume chestnut comes from castagne as well. It's just that castagne has comes Castan, Chastan, Cheston, and then it's been shortened to chest. But you can't just call it a chest. So it has been specified with nut. So it's chestnut. But it comes from castagne nut. So yeah, there we go. So technically the English term is also castagne, but it's just castagne shortened with nut added after. Isn't that funny? Anyway, moving on from that. Reclama Castagna. Quote, Kafka showed up in chat and she like, ooh, those panties are familiar. Something like that. It wasn't exactly what she said, but that's how I interpreted it. I'm like, ooh, ooh, Kafka, does this look like your panties? Can I see you? Yes, I did ask Kafka if I could see one of her panties as a reference. She denied it. Darn it. So close. Well, maybe one day. One day. There you go, something like that. Would work as... Oh, I didn't add a chain into the ice, but anyway, I have to add that. Someone's like, you can't just read someone's messages. And I was like, no, someone said that, but it has to be done to progress the plot. And then I said, imagine if it didn't progress the plot. I kind of started drawing these much thicker since I started these. This is what kind of scene at the start, now I'm drawing really thick. Consistency, there is not. Who needs character consistency? Okay, I need to add a shading thing. Which is this color here. So we had an iron break, but there's still no Bobocanis here. It's probably going to show up and like, oh, I slept for too long and now the people are so busy, noisy, I meant to say. So I can't stream. I was like, fine, okay, sure. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can't force him. He does whatever he wants. He does what he wants. And he wants what he does, hopefully. And I should also start finishing a bunch of drawings I made as well. Start finishing, that is good. Okay, let's see here. I should have a room. No, that's fine. Now I want to draw another line, actually. Okay, the rest doesn't matter. I could still draw the line, but it's not going to show. But it can still work as... It can still work as dividers, which is still good to have. There we go, there we go. Alright, because it splits here. There. And then there's the paneling, the wood paneling. Which is hand drawn every single time. Every time it looks different. Do. Merge these together and just to make sure it looks a bit varied and not just copied. I will have some custom ones here. All of these are custom, but some of these that are not just copied. So we'll look a bit more varied. You can also just move some. Looks even more random then. Do. Okay, and then I made it very thin at the start. Do. Of course, here specifically in this corner. That. There. So now I just need the tables and a phone. Also, you did ask a question here. If a person is trans, but it's like, I've got enough of this. So like they give up on the living as a trans person. Yeah, are they still trans? Yes, because they changed gender. No, okay, changing gender is not what makes you trans, or they just whatever was. So yeah, so this is a genuine question. So in details is that it doesn't matter how you live, if you're even aware of it or not. Obviously, if you're not aware of it and no one else is aware of it, like if there's no like information about it, would be hard to know if someone is trans, but a person is trans regardless if they are accepting it themselves. Normally you wouldn't call a person who don't accept themselves as trans, but scientifically speaking and stuff, a person is trans if they are the whole thing that makes a person trans. Even if they choose to live that way or not, doesn't change that. It would be similar to sexuality, such as being gay. Not everyone might be aware that they are gay, but they might choose to not be in a gay relationship. They might even go with a straight relationship because they kind of forced upon them through society. But they're not straight, they're still gay. Doesn't matter what they do, it's just who they are. I hope that makes sense. And also some people who might choose to give up on living their true gender, as that is being what they are transitioning to, and going to what kind of considered the gender assigned at birth. That is usually due to society mistreating them. Because they cannot just be who they are, so they have to pretend they're not trans and just suppress their true self. I have a few friends like this, and they consider themselves to be cis. I think you might have misunderstood the question. I don't think it's about being forced back into the closet. I don't know if then in that case I might misunderstand the question. I don't understand the question other than that. As far as I've understood, no, I mean it might not be because they're forced to be. That was just an example. That's as far as I've heard is typically the reason why people don't live as their gender is because they are being mistreated by society. So they are suppressing themselves and pretending not to be trans. Well, technically I would like to pretend I'm not trans either, but still live as a woman. But yeah, but not doing any transitioning. But that could be for personal reasons too. But that doesn't stop person from being trans. However, there could be cases where a person isn't trans but believe they are. So they might do the transition and feel like, no, this isn't for me, this isn't who I am, and goes back. They were not a trans person to begin with. Obviously, I'm not a scientist here, but that's as far as I studied. I'm not really sure what the question is then, if I didn't understand that. I did have some more details now. Which is, again, similar with sexuality. Someone might think they are gay, but it is in a gay relationship, preferably multiple, so you can test different people, and notice that, no, I am not gay, this isn't for me. Well, and then the person was never gay. I do feel like the sexuality does fluctuate over time too. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because we kind of... I don't know if it does. But I do feel like my sexuality is different from the past to now. But that might be because I got to learn more about myself. Maybe not because my sexuality changed. Coach apparently has boobs on his hat, so he wish he had. I don't know if he wishes he had that, but... Oops, on his head. Okay, when it comes to the table... Maybe I draw all the tables at once. Okay, of course, everything is... I want to... It's kind of like staggered. Maybe I don't know if I should keep that. Do. And adding to that both trans and sexuality, you don't choose your sexuality or being that you don't choose to be trans, but you can choose the way you live your life. You can choose if you want to call yourself something and choose what information you want to share. But that doesn't change who you actually are on the inside. Do. Look at what that thing is. Do. But I do appreciate asking questions. Not that you need to use the command for the reading for that, but it's just to encourage people to maybe ask something. My original idea was for people to ask me about like how my situation is like being trans. But asking about like trans things in general is fine too. I only know that much, and of course every experience is different from every person. There isn't one trans experience. Everything is very different. Plushy! Interesting. Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is about the person. Every person has their unique experience with whoever they are. If they are a carpenter, that was a random choice, but still applies. Every carpenter does not have the same experience in life. So, Here we go, some tables. Tables. Oh, because it's a gap there. Don't see that really. But that okay. And then it should have some feet. Which is the first time I draw the table feet. I don't know, like how do I draw like a table foot? That's not how you spell it. I still got what I wanted to. I guess I'll go with that. Should I draw a guiding line still? It is not cheating using this technique. It's all about being smart. Let's connect that. It doesn't matter if it looks there because that's hidden. And then there. Whoops. Oh, there we go. There it is. I found it. I was pressing the wrong key too, which... X marks the spot. X marks the where it stands on. That's where... There's an X on the ground. Let's dig for treasure. Let's move this table. Oh, the X is moving. Or should I have like a prior partner who's currently marking a spot and like, look, my X is marking the spot. Terrible idea for a joke. I wouldn't be surprised if someone has already done a joke like that. X marks the spot on the table. It does mark where the table is standing, yeah. Yes, that's true, actually. That is true. Something like that, I guess. And then I just need this seating thingy. Seating thingy, that's what it's called, right? And then well, I do also need a phone, so it's not fully done yet. And I also need to really fully figure out what the dialogue should be. And then I guess the page is done. Oh. Trying to... It's not very important how it looks here. Quote, can I draw you in your underwear? Well, no, Podpon, you cannot take my underwear and put on yourself to then draw my character. That would be very weird. Question for Koshi, though I think Podpon was referring to Kafka when this happened. Good question. I mean, this could be directed to a lot of people. But mostly Kochi and Kafki. Which are, of course, it's the two I want to draw in anyway. Wait, I did... Oh, Wait a minute. Wait just a minute, I think... Close enough. Wait. This could be referring to lots of people, mainly Kafka and Kochi, but it's the people I draw most in a way. Funny thing, I wanted made... yeah, I think that's... is possibly incorrect because I probably said that I want to draw them the most in anyway. Not that I actually do, but I should not remember. It might still be correct. I do appreciate the attempt regardless. Well, because I have drawn multiple drawings of Kafka in underwear, and I even have 2 of them work in progress, which I should finish because it's Kafka in underwear. Why shouldn't I finish that? Right. But for Kochi, I've only done one where his underwear is showing. So, well, actually I have a working... I did say I have 2 Kafka drawing work in progress. Those are the Kafka exclusive drawing with underwear showing, with her underwear obviously. But I do have... I did realize I actually do have another Kochi drawing with underwear, which is a work in progress. But that those also include Kafka, so... This is the cheerleader drawing. Which is a drawing I should finish. Wait a minute. I did something wrong there. It also includes needles, so that's the reason why I should finish it. Because I only made one drawing of needles and I don't like how it turned out. It's like fine, but I wish I could do it better. I think needles deserve better. Deserves a better drawing. Oh, no, I see. I kinda did it wrong anyway. But whatever. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. It's whatever. It's whatever at this point. Ooh. That means lyrics are on screen. Look, now you can hear here. Now you know what you're singing. I did write the piano because it was funny. Okay. That would be something. Let's see. Plot twist. She was asking what that question. I have drawn what, not in underwear, but in one in a leotard with this bulge showing. And in the cheerleader work in progress, it has the he's wearing a cheerleader outfit. I did ask if he wants to be part of it, and he was wearing a cheerleader outfit, and he was okay with that. And then I showed the work in progress, and I was like, wait, why am I wearing a skirt? Like, obviously I would draw that. What do you think I am? There was the song. Well, there's only 5 songs for lyrics, so whenever one starts playing, it's fun because the lyrics are showing. Your lyrics are showing. Oh, I got a message. Baba Khan is walking up. So, the only thing left to do here is add the phone. And I'll just copy it like from a previous page, which is page 2. I'll probably copy it because it's just there. So let's open the actual project file so I can actually copy it. Okay, the phone should be somewhere here. There it is. So I'll just copy this, I guess. Does that work? That should work. It's gonna locate it here. Shall we move it here? And then yeah, it's fine like that. So left her phone here, proceeds to ask a group of Sylvians to lead him to the owner of the phone. Yeah, now we're talking. He finds a whole group of Sylvians. Wait, who's the real one? Like, no, she wants to the to that place. What place? This Sylvian sanctuary. The what place? I have an idea of how to continue this. Like a lightning bolt. Bzzzt. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of works. Ish. I don't know. Not really. Well, this is We Are Young by Fun. Also featuring Janelle Monáe or something. I was trying to think of park, but came with a marketplace. I'm a lost cause. At least you didn't write it, I guess. Goes to the Sylvian marketplace. Okay, you know what? Maybe it was a good thing you didn't write that. You know, actually, it would be kind of funny if you did. Welcome to the Sylvian marketplace. Would you like a Sylvian? Yes, I would like Lily. Well, we got like 15 Lily models. Any one in particular you want? The one with a bulge. Well, we actually, well, half of them have. No way. That would be a story. Not a story I was planning on telling. That would be like a Atlas has a nightmare or something. He dates Lily, but then he has a nightmare about finding the Sylvian park, and there's like a bunch of Sylvians, and like he can't find the real Lily. Everyone looks like Lily, dresses the same way. But okay, well, yeah, the question I asked before, which I did get multiple answers to, which I didn't reflect over, was should they wear different clothes in every story told? And the answer was yes to that, apparently. So yeah, I have no problem with that. Yeah, I guess my excuse to draw them in because I was going to have them in different outfits for different occasions, but I could still do it. Yeah, different clothes, different nodding, different. Yeah, that was the only two. I didn't get any rejection. No one said like, nah, they should always wear the same outfit. So exactly. Okay, but I mean that would make it convenient. Well, we have exactly one Sylvian here in the marketplace named Lily who has a bulge. I mean, to be fair, that's very specific. Well, to be fair, kind of tiny, but I mean, makes a tiny sound, I guess. I could make it big. Okay, copy this and make it bigger just to see how it. No, it's bigger than the phone. Okay, maybe if I make it instead of twice as large, 50% larger, that might be more reasonable. Something like that, but then what I can do is giving it another outline, which I think could be white. Of course, drawing white against a white background is not going to work, so I'm going to make it pink for now. Because the background has a lot of black lines on it. So I'm making this one not stand out as much. Abakan is just get something to drink and something to wear. You know, if he can't show up on camera, he should probably wear something. There, and then I'm gonna turn it white. That can work, I guess. It's like a bit weird, but it's fine. Oh my, I was sneezing. There we go. Sneezing over. Hey wait, shouldn't tell me your name. He has his priorities, okay? I don't know. Should he? Oh no, it's he kind of just stands there. Oh no. Oh no, she's gone. Oh well. I mean, it could be like... Although the arm shoulder is reflecting that, but I can modify that, no problem. There is no problem. Just some slight alterations here. So it's not looking as stiff, so actually like show some kind of reaction to it. But yeah, I must certainly move the shoulder a bit. Not have it like facing this way, but like more like oh. Okay, how about that? That looks weird, but maybe if I go down. Oh yeah, maybe that works. There we go. That is a bit better. We don't have some ads. Volcanis is an hour late. And I even got an hour to prepare. Not complaining, it's just more reflecting over reality. I mean, I'll enjoy streaming with him. That's why I'm doing it. Because it's fun. But yeah, the big time difference does not make it easy. Unfortunately. And also... Let's play the ads while I make sure that getting the stream up and running. The stream is running.